Master the art of expressing necessity and obligation using infinitives. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our series on verbs and tenses. Today, we'll take a deep dive into a particularly interesting topic: expressing necessity and obligation using infinitives. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to confidently use infinitives to express needs, duties, and responsibilities in English. Let's get started. So, first things first. What is an infinitive? An infinitive is the base form of a verb, usually preceded by to. Examples include to go, to eat, to play, etc. It's the most basic form of a verb, and it can play various roles in a sentence, from being the main verb to being a subject, object, or complement. When it comes to expressing necessity and obligation, infinitives are often your go-to choice. There are several verbs that are often followed by infinitives to express these concepts, such as need, have, ought to, and must. For example, I need to study for the test tomorrow. You have to submit your assignment by Friday. She ought to apologize for her mistake. We must remember to lock the door when we leave. In all these sentences, the infinitive phrases to study, to submit, to apologize, to remember express what is necessary or required. While must and have to are largely interchangeable, there is a slight difference in nuance between them. Must is generally used for personal obligations or things that are extremely necessary, whereas have to is used more for external obligations or rules. For example, I must stop eating junk food. A personal decision or obligation. You have to wear a helmet when you ride a bike. A rule or external obligation. Now, it's time for some practice. Try forming sentences using infinitives to express necessity and obligation. For example, I need to, she has to, we ought to, etc. Remember, practice is the key to mastering this aspect of English grammar. That's it for today, folks. Hopefully, now you feel more comfortable using infinitives to express necessity and obligation in English. Don't forget to keep practicing. As always, thank you for tuning in, and happy learning. See you in our next video where we'll continue exploring the fascinating world of English verbs and tenses.